Hey everybody, it's Silver Shadow 1990, and guess what? Bring you something totally awesome here. What, you may be wondering? Well, it's kind of a short playthrough, so I figured why not, and everyone else is doing it, so I just figured why not. Um, yeah, it's Pikmin 3. Now, I actually just got this game. Let's see, today is September 1st. Oh wow, it's September 1st now. Cool, it just turned September 1st. It's 12:02 a.m. in the morning. I got this game maybe the 18th. And yeah, I played a little bit through it and I kind of stopped. I don't want to use my other profiles to do it because, like, it'd be like I'm spoiling things and you don't need to see certain things.
Galactic date 20XX. At the far reaches of space lies a planet on the brink of ruin.
It's sad.
The planet's name? Kopai.
Awesome.
Due to a booming population, booming appetites, and a basic lack of planning,
Whose fault is that?
Kopai's inhabitants have all but exhausted their food supply.
That sucks.
Their only hope is to find another planet with edible matter. Accordingly, they send unmanned scout vessels called Sparrows out into space.
So if they're unmanned, that means that no one's in them.
To their dismay, the search is proving fruitless. Just as they're about to give up, the final vessel reports back with news of a miraculous discovery. They mobilize to investigate the planet, which they name PNF-404.
Planet not found or planet now found.
Kopai's last hope rests on 3 intrepid explorers.
Now I have seen some of the demos of, you know, the game itself, so I am aware of the characters' names, and it was actually supposed to be a fourth. It was supposed to be characters A, B, C, and D. D was supposed to stand for Drake.
The explorer's 279,000 light-year voyage nears its end.
Oh wait.
But as they initiate the landing sequence, something goes horribly wrong.
Yeah, that seems pretty wrong. But yeah, there was supposed to be 4 characters into the game, and surprisingly, they're gonna say the name or show the name of the 4th character that was supposed to be the 4th character as something else. Exploration Day 1, 8:44 a.m. Charlie's crash site. I'm actually using a gamepad for this. I don't use the Wii remote, and I don't have a Pro controller yet. I don't get that until September 2nd, or a little bit later than that. So yeah. What happened? Oh, look at him. Now I know on my first playthrough of Pikmin 1, I was terrible. It was miserable. I lost over 600 to 800 Pikmin. But I think when I get the hang of this game, I'm not gonna lose as much. Where am I? Last thing I remember was, oh, of course, this must be PNF-404. I like how you can see the little Pikmin just chilling there. Oh, like the little ones.
Alright.
Charlie to ship. Charlie to ship. Do you copy? This is your captain. I repeat, do you copy? Now, if you look at the little thing he's got, it looks like a gamepad. Now, I can actually see it on the screen, even though my TV screen is not that big. It's actually a 20-inch. I can still read it on the screen, so I don't have to look down all the time. If you look at the ship's name, it's the SS Drake. Drake was supposed to be the name of the 4th character, but never got added in at the last minute. But then again, you never know what they can do. Hello? Anyone? There's no response. Where's my ship? My crew! He just kind of, like, looks like a dirt. I managed to escape unscathed, but what about the rest of my crew? It could be anywhere on PNF-404. I've got to find Alpha and Brittany. Yes, Alpha, Brittany, and Charlie, like Alpha, Beta, and... No, Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. I said Alpha, Beta. I was about to say, like, something else, like Gamma. Wow. I only hope they survived. Okay. So, all we can do is move around with the control stick. He stares at him like, huh? What in the? He's laying down. He's awesome. And he stares at more of them. He's like, there are more of them. I just said that. And we get over here and it's like, oh my god, it's just a lot of them now. They're just sitting down, laying around. I think these are the laziest Pikmin. Or the laid back ones. Why does he just lay down like that? I seem to have wandered into a strange neighborhood. I bet. I didn't do it. Why are they coming closer? My whistle will scare them off. I'm surrounded. Maybe I should throw them. Get away from me. Why won't these guys stop hovering over me? Oof. He's like, huh? They don't appear hostile. So let me get this straight. I can round up these creatures by pointing at them and pressing ZR and throw them with A. Finally, I can dismiss the whole group with B. And now we get our squad. Basically, squad lets you know how many you have, and field lets you know how many's in the field actually. So, just want to round these guys up real quick. Now you actually are not required to actually find all of them at this point right here, because what the game will do is it'll actually, when you go to the next scene basically, or the next transition or whatever, they'll actually give you all 30 out of 30. Like I'll show real quick, even though they're over here. Like I won't have to get them. He's like, what enormous mushrooms. Now the reason why I choose to actually prefer the gamepad over my Wii remote is because I feel it has just a little bit more accuracy. Yes, I know that sounds weird, but I'm weird. What else is new? Now when we get here, he's gonna actually show that we have all 30 out of 30 Pikmin. We didn't have to get any of them, really. So these guys sure are dedicated. See how we have 30 now? Moving right along. Get in here. Just toss them everywhere. The light kills those enemies. And the last one should be dying. Oh no, you ate one. Bad thingy. What the hell? Run away. Nom 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 nom. Exploration day 1, 8:46 a.m. House crash site. I like how it's literally 2 minutes after Charlie disappears. I'm not even gonna lie, I favorite Alpha over everybody else just because he kind of reminds me of Olimar from Pikmin 1 and 2. I have yet actually to get Pikmin 2, so yeah, I'm definitely looking to get that. I'm probably gonna get the Wii version simply because you could rewind, like backtrack, or go into the past as they call it. It's a miracle. I'm alive and somehow unharmed. Not for nothing, but this song here kind of reminds me of something out of Rugrats. And he would be the Tommy Pickles. I don't know why. Just as the SS Drake was about to land, we lost control and had to make an emergency escape. During the chaos, I was separated from my other 2 team members as well as the ship itself. As the ship's engineer, it's up to me, Al, to find both the SS Drake and my crew members. Okay, fair enough. Usually we can run around. All we can do is move around at first, and we see the red Pikmins again. Yay for reds! He's like, oh crap, it's a red. He's like, what was that? Like, he kind of reminds me of Tommy Pickles, like he really does. It appears that the specimen I just spotted has company. And I like how the Onion's design, like, overall, graphical wise, Nintendo did a good job. I can say that for a fact. Their onions are upgraded. As you can see there, it looks more like a berry. and it's hanging in a tree like it's stuck. So you just throw it and let them get their onion back. I never noticed that with listening with really good headphones that there's it's like a heartbeat sound when it like awakens or something. I was hoping that it was fruit, but it doesn't appear to be edible at all. Like, this seems that their onion in game, as opposed to Pikmin's 1 and 2, seems to be a little bit more metallic, like they're evolving further and further. Maybe at one random point that the Pikmin were so highly advanced that they were pretty much dominating, and something just wiped all of them out and just have them left into like a prehistoric state or something like that, which is probably kind of like why the onions look like that in Pikmin 1. But then again, I don't know, I digress. Nevertheless, the red fellow seemed quite pleased now that it's free. Okay, now we got some. First thing I want to do, what's this pile of rubble? Now, from what I'm to understand in this game, it's a lot more challenging than Pikmin 1 and 2. I don't mind that. I love challenges, you all know that, and you all love fail. I know that. And some new mechanic they added was, let's say there's certain things like fragments like this. What they'll do is they'll grab it. If I don't have a certain amount of Pikmin, they'll just keep running back and forth to it, and they always stay in the place after they're finished with what they were doing. So keep that in mind. Let's say if you're playing like a really big day and you were multitasking way too far ahead, because I've done this. I've done this, I'm not gonna lie. I forgot some Pikmin where they were, and I could not get to them in time, and that was very bad. I lost maybe about 30, 40, 50, no, maybe about 40 Pikmin that day. And grab you, because you don't need to go back there, and they're gonna run back anyway. Crap, they ran right past me. Get over here. Wonderful, the bridge is complete. Let's keep going. And we see a blue version of what Charlie had. My co-pad. Thank goodness I found it. I used to say cop pad, like a cop, but I guess it's cope because their planet's name is Copi, so I'm saying co-pad. And it's almost like co-op, so yeah. Thank goodness I found it. I can use it to locate the SS Drake. Okay. Pick it up. Let's see what we got on the screen. I'm gonna have to use my touch screen now for my gamepad. That's the other reason why I use the gamepad over the other controllers. I would actually prefer to use the Wii U Pro controller if I had it, and still use a touchpad, because I'm more used to a controller than like the little gimmicky Wiimote controls. I'm sorry, it's just I prefer simplicity over complexity. Great, it still works. Of course, I'd expect nothing less from Copite Engineering. I'll check my surroundings by tapping and sliding the Copad screen. Now, one thing I want to do is just calibrate like where I'm standing. Like if you see, it'll always point north. If you look at the little N up there, and if I tap it on my screen, it'll actually give me like a compass, and I just want to slide over to where the Drake is. And it says SS Drake isn't that far from here. Nope. Maybe the other two crew members are there as well. I'd best head in a direction. Sure, go ahead. So with that, let's just round up some Pikmin, since all we can really do. And now we can actually lock on it, and it'll give us a detailed description, or at least a name of what we're targeting. You get that. In this game, they say you really couldn't slap. I'm finding that not true, because you see, I'm hitting the thing right now as it is. So, whoever said that you couldn't attack in-game, I just proved them wrong. That thing is popping out some sort of sprouts. Okay. Leave you guys there. I will be back. You will all get murdered. For every one we pick of... I don't know why I just love that theme so much. But no, if we get a Pikmin to pick up the number 1 pellet posy, which that'll stand for 1 Pikmin, but if we get the same color, we'll likely get 2. It doesn't apply for 5, 10, and further on, because there isn't a 20 pellet in here anymore. Ah, I see. So this is how these little creatures propagate. How incredibly fascinating. Okay. Now, in this game, they've made it easier to pluck, so you don't have to actually keep mashing the A button like you would in Pikmin 1. I did wish... Now, I'm fully knowledge... Well, not fully knowledge, but I have knowledge of certain things in Pikmin 2. I wish there was the item called the Pluckaphone in here, that we can actually pick these guys up all at once, if necessary, but yeah, we don't, so that hurts my feelings a bit. Nintendo, you should have kept some of that stuff. Yes, it made Pikmin 2 a little broken that you can just basically run in there with your captain and kill everything. Did you get it? Yes, you got it. Okay. Now, Pikmin follow you a little bit uniformly. They don't follow you like in a giant clod. Like, I don't know how to really describe it, but at Pikmin 1, they used to follow you so cluttered. And in here, they actually follow you pretty much to a T. Like, if I turn this way and then turn this way, the Pikmin will do the same thing. They're really good at mimicking with that in this game now. Their AI has been a little increased. Except for one certain Pikmin that I'm going to get to, like, not too far from here. And I feel that their AI is just, nah. I shouldn't have to do what I have to do in order to get them back under my control, but, hey, it's whatever. I can also do this. I can lock on, press B to disperse, or have them dismiss, and while locked on, they'll actually charge to whatever I lock on. So that's pretty cool, meaning I can take enemies down quicker that way, instead of having to sit there and just continuously toss them on the back of a Bulbasaur's back, which is just very slow. They sped up some gameplay mechanics. I give them that. That is very good. Now we got 21. We can go right along. Now, as you can see, I'm actually show something real quick. If I use my touch screen and slide around, you can see this is how everything looks. And yeah, this gives you only... Now, this is only if you've seen the location. Like, let's say, hold on. Let's get right here. We can't see so much of this little area because it's blurred out because we haven't explored that far. But hey, it's whatever. Now, like I said, you can do this, or you can do that. And I'd prefer to be doing that 9 times out of 10 because that's like the most broken thing you can do in this game with certain Pikmin later on. I feel sorry for that one that just can't do anything, so he's just crying his little heart out. I'm sorry. What's that? Oh, he sat down. He's lonely. Looks like someone's left a data file here. Perhaps the cop pad will be able to read it. They all came back to me. He's like, shiny. The onion is like a nest for the Pikmin. It gives both birth to them and provides them with shelter. Excellent. I almost said cop pad. The copad can read the data file, so these creatures are called Pikmin? The information might come in handy later on. I'll save it in the copad's exploration notes. Now, if you see we got we're about to have 3 icons on the copad. I'm gonna go to the other one in a minute. Not the exploration notes, but instead the camera-looking thing. Or in this case, our copad. I don't think Captain Charlie wrote this data file. So who did? Could there be other intelligent life forms on this planet? Now check this out. Yes, I can actually take pictures of these guys, post it on Miiverse, and whichever way I turn my gamepad, because it has a gyroscopic control or whatever, I can just do that. And let's see. I can do this. I can touch the focus. I'm just gonna have, like... Okay. I don't care. No, I don't. Yes, I know. Now. Cancel. Thank you. Moving right along, just want to show that off really quick. Like, you could take pictures of almost anything in this game possible. According to the radar, the Drake should be through here. Well, let's go. I just want to knock out these mushrooms. They disturb me so. And Mario's not here to hurt me or do anything about it, so. If you're not fully aware, red Pikmin are actually 50% stronger than most Pikmin. Not including purple Pikmin, which I can't say are introduced in this game or not. even though they were on extended box art, so that could be a possibility that purple and white Pikmin are in this game, but probably not usable until like a later DLC is introduced. They are wrecking these mushrooms. Mario would be mad at me right now. That's all. It's like one Pikmin can do it. Yeah, they're actually 1.5 times stronger or 50% stronger than like any of the other Pikmin you get in this game, so that's pretty cool. They are taking down this wall quick. They're not even fully produced flower. They're not even like flowered yet. They're not fully bloomed Pikmin. That's crazy. There it is. The SS Drake. The Copad isn't picking up any signs of life in the immediate area. What am I supposed to do now? And we're getting a call from somebody. His stubby fingers. Little chubby hands. Incoming transmission, but who could it be? I actually like her too. I'm not gonna say I dislike Charlie, but these two I would have to, if I had to pick favorites, I'd say Alf and Brittany. Seems because they do more, I feel. I don't know. Alf, it's me and Brittany. Do you copy? Thank goodness. You with the SS Drake, right? Let me turn it up so you can hear from a gamepad. I made it through the landing in one piece. The thing is, I'm trapped somewhere. And I'm Oh, that wasn't good. Oh no, we got cut off. I wonder how far away Brittany is. But at the very least, I'm thankful that she appears to be safe and sound. That sounds like someone's stomach after eating Mexican food. Oh man, the sun is setting, which means that nocturnal predators are starting to wake up. I should probably get off the planet's surface for now. It makes me wonder why those suits have built-in whistles. Maybe if like they did explore and go out somewhere, that they could contact other like team members or whatever and be like, okay, blow your whistle, I don't know where you're at, play Marco Polo. Another thing that's never explained in any Pikmin game whatsoever is what's with the little land areas, like the landing areas, I guess, like where you land your ship or your onion. What's with the little crop circle things around? That's never fully explained, and I'd like to know more about it. I'm highly curious. Again, like I said, maybe the Pikmin were just so highly advanced that they were like that. I don't know. Most of the supplies we bought with us from Kopai were destroyed in a crash landing. So now we only have 3 days worth of edible provisions left. Meaning they're on a liquid juice diet. Starting tomorrow, I'll have to find some local food. Well, that was pretty much day one. We got the red Pikmin. We found out that Charlie he was eaten by some random creature. And we found out third team member, Brittany, who is currently located somewhere, and we're about to head there. Everybody, totally thank you all for watching. And next time, we will be taking on day 2 and trying to locate Brittany. Alright everybody, see you then. Oh wait, no, I forgot one more thing. We're shipwrecked on this planet. Some creatures called Pikmin helped me find the SS Drake, but our cosmic drive key is nowhere to be found. We won't be going anywhere without that. Luckily, I made contact with Brittany and will set out to find her tomorrow. When I took off in the ship, the onion took off flight as well. Odd, but amazing. Alf. Well, the video will pretty much end when this scene comes up, so yeah. Everybody, thank you all for watching. Take care.